Good day. Thank you for joining us for today's news. If you find this helpful, please consider subscribing. We're here every day with calm, clear updates just for you.
Winston Peters, leader of New Zealand, first has faced significant backlash for his recent comments on immigration, with opposition parties accusing him of using divisive rhetoric and engaging in cynical politicking. Opposition figures, including Greens' Ricardo Menendez March and Labour's Phil Twyford, criticized his remarks as outdated and divisive, emphasizing the positive role migrants. Prime Minister Christopher Luxon reiterated the need to align immigration with equity, the reiterating in Z First's commitment to privatising the train of. As of May 2025, New Zealand recorded a net migration gain of 15,000, highlighting the ongoing debate over the balance between economic growth and social cohesion in the face of migration challenges.
Auckland teenager Chen Weizang was unknowingly involved in New Zealand's first SMS blaster smashing attack, a form of cybercrime that mimics cell towers to send fake bank texts. Xiang accepted a payment of $400 per day to drive around with a hidden device, which was later detected by police. The case highlights the risks of participating in cybercrime without understanding the consequences and the need for public awareness about such threats.
A helicopter crash near Matatā in the Bay of Plenty region has left 3 people injured, with emergency services responding swiftly to the scene. The incident occurred on a rural property between Matatā and Thorndon around 3:16 p.m. on Sunday. 1 person was in serious condition, were taken to Whakatane Hospital. Emergency crews, including 2 ambulances, 2 rapid response units, and 2 helicopters, arrived quickly to the remote location. Fire and Emergency New Zealand also dispatched a fire truck to assist with the operation. No one was reported to be trapped, and police were on site to investigate the cause of the crash. The area, located about 55 kilometers southeast of Tauranga, is rural and sparsely populated, which added to the challenges of the rescue operation. The crash has sparked concern in the local community and raised questions about safety precautions as the investigation.
In Auckland, a woman named Pip Scott found herself in a deeply unsettling situation when she witnessed city workers attempting to take personal items from rough sleepers at a local shelter. Scott had recently donated 10 sleeping bags and a pillow to the people staying at the Grafton United Cricket Club. She intervened, urging the workers to reconsider their actions, as she knew how vital those items were for the homeless to survive the cold. The incident has sparked a broader conversation. Apostoli tasnas shorsen season. Daishi was complex with increasing costs and unmet mental health needs. As the city continues to grapple with these challenges, Scott's experience serves as a poignant reminder of the ethical dilemmas faced when managing the needs of the most vulnerable in society.
Every 4 minutes, a call is made to New Zealand police about family violence. That's 400 incidents a day, a hidden epidemic that's costing the country billions. Behind the statistics are real people, women and children living in fear. Officer Mark Hennigan calls it a hidden at children. The economic impact is staggering, with costs estimated at $8 to $10 billion annually. But the government is taking action. Part 2 of Te Arakura, a 25-year strategy to eliminate family stress. It emphasizes early intervention, better funding for FICER et al. Emma Powell, CEO of Tipuna, El Nui, says progress is slow but real. In Rotorua, for example, women are increasingly leaving the bureau.
In a heartbreaking case, a 12-month-old baby lost her life after allegedly being given an adult dosage of medication by a pharmacy. The parents, Tempest and Tristan Duncan, described the incident as an awful error and are now calling for a law change that would require 2 people. Bellamere Odwin Duncan, born at 31 weeks, was in the neonatal unit for 2 months before being discharged. Her parents were given a prescription for iron and vitamin D, but the pharmacy refused to dispense the vitamin D due to concerns did not question. A few days later, they were given an adult dose of phosphate, which the parents did not question. Within hours of taking the medication, the baby stopped breathing and was rushed to hospital. Despite the best efforts of medical staff, Bellamere passed away. The incident has triggered an urgent review by the Ministry of Health and Health New Zealand, with MedSafe visiting the pharmacy to ensure safety. The Pharmacy Council has confirmed that an awful error occurred, and the family is now demanding systemic changes to prevent such tragedies in the future.
New Zealand's prison system is seeing a sharp rise in voluntary segregation requests, with experts linking this to an increase in gang affiliations and the resulting fear among inmates. Data shows a 66% increase in approved segregation requests over 5 years, from 7,284 in 2019 to 12,100 BT tutorials. People Against Prisons Aotearoa's spokeswoman, Emi Rakese, says these numbers reflect a growing sense of danger within prisons, with inmates choosing segregate due to fears of being torpedoed for their gaine's deterioration. Side efforts by the Corrections Department to address the issue through placement, planning, and rehabilitation programs. The situation remains a pressing concern.
A surge in childhood illnesses like whooping cough and measles has raised alarms across the country, with whooping cough cases soaring and a national epidemic. The shadings up the elf on trips, whose mothers haven't been immunized, are especially vulnerable. Measles outbreaks have also emerged. Vaccine hesitancy, once a fringe issue, has grown more mainstream, especially after the pandemic. But instead of shaming, the focus should be on rebuilding trust and providing accurate information. Parents are urged to speak with healthcare providers and consistent, transparent messaging. It's a collective effort that requires empathy, understanding, and a renewed commitment to public health.
A coronial inquiry has revealed that the New Zealand Police disposed of critical evidence, including the helmet and hybrid restraint of Speedway driver Stephen Penn, without serious concern. East Gordon, Heidi Wrigley expressed deep concern over the loss of key evidence which could have shed light on the cause of the fatal crash. By thorough safety checks, the coroner noted that the scrutineering certificate did not confirm whether Penn's helmet and other safety gear were inspected. The tragedy has sparked a broader conversation about the need for more rigorous safety checks and better evidence handling in motorsport.
Howard Temple, the 85-year-old leader of the Gloria Bailey Christian community in New Zealand, is set to face trial on multiple charges of indecent assault and indecent acts against young girls. The alleged offenses, which span over 2 decades, reportedly guiltings to all charges in 2023. This case has sparked significant public interest, raising questions about the protection of minors and the accountability of leaders in religious communities. As the trial begins, it's expected to be a pivotal moment in New Zealand's legal landscape, highlighting the need for ongoing vigilance. The outcome of this trial could set an important precedent for future cases involving abuse and accountability within communal and religious settings.
That's all for today's news. We appreciate your time. If you enjoyed this update, please consider subscribing. Your support helps us keep going.